Hey everyone, how's it going? Today we're gonna be taking on Caligo, Miasma of the Night. As you probably know, having a good weapon with a fire element is gonna be key when fighting this ice dragon because he's pretty much resistant to everything else. Now I know the smart play will be to use the shift in earth event, the Mountaintops, get out the anti-freeze, get the anti-dragon passive, all that good stuff. But we're gonna switch it up, mostly because I don't have the option yet, since still this is my new account. But I just wanted to show you that this still beatable, in the OG map without any fancy relics. So yeah, let's get to it. As you guys can see, I don't even have the follow-up attack for Wylder, which gives you the fire weapon, which I'm just making this run more difficult for myself at this point. But obviously I don't have it, so I definitely recommend to keep that in your relics if you have it. Because even if you don't have like a fire weapon, like you don't get one in your run, you can always upgrade your original weapon. You have that as a backup. So I do have the passive on my relic that it will give you a boost of stamina after getting a critical hit. So I'm gonna be trying to go for those. But not a bad start. We're almost at level 3 already after we kill this last two. Just missing a couple more runes. I marked the camp right here mostly for the reason that it's right next to the two bosses in the large field. The reason I like to tackle these bosses around like level 3, 4 is because they're pretty doable on their one if you actually the patterns, the moves. So yeah, I decided to be like, okay, I clear this camp, then I can hit those two bosses and hopefully I'm like level 8 by the end of the first, before the circle starts closing up. But yeah, we're about to see what kind of camp it is, because there's no element to it, so it's either the Silver Knights, which are a huge pain in the ass to actually go against, or the Misbegotten, all these bees right here. This is not that bad. This big one right here with the long axe is like really annoying, huge threat. But yeah, how much I really not great. So I think I'm gonna start, working my way up again, killing them little by little. You could probably get like level 4 or 5, but if you clear almost everything in this camp, which I think I do. Um, yeah, I'm saving my ult, mostly for the final boss of the camp. But in hindsight, after watching the clips all over again, I probably could have used it for a couple of the situations I'm about to encounter. I will probably have built it up again by then. Here I go for the crit. I miss. And I remember this part. I was like, okay, I'm probably gonna kill like 2 or 3. I get my ult. I'm gonna go for the big misbegotten one, but no, they just kept showing up. I tried to hit this one, but there's already a 3 on me. Yeah, things are getting out of control a little bit. It's just these big guys right here. They delay their hits so much that you're not really paying attention anymore because you're looking at the other two behind him. So yeah, they always catch you off guard. Like in this situation, I'm so close to dying, but pull it through for now. Thank God the big one is out of the way. We got this one right here. Why is there like so many, dude? Like look at this one. I don't even know when he was already half health. Like it's insane. And we still have to deal with this flying ones. So hard to hit, but once you hit them, it's so satisfying. Like it happened right there. Amazing. Let's see. We got some loot items. I should have used the Exalted Flesh right there. I don't know why I didn't. But stick it once again with the delay hits of these guys. So close for them to kill it. Honestly, I'm so shocked I didn't go down after that. Like, I'm still level 2 after all, so I don't recommend doing this at level 2. Try level 4 or 5, but yeah. Hopefully, okay, yeah, this is the last one. I don't know why I didn't hold my ult in there. But he's still taking damage in the fire, which is great. We got the crit out of the way. Perfect timing. We got the day closing. Let's see what we got right now. And resistance to all elements, which should definitely take, because as you know, we don't have any other way to get an anti like frost or like something that's gonna help me with that. Some fire grease, a fire lance, perfect. We're definitely gonna be keeping that in case I don't have anything better. Gonna pull crap. So what we're gonna do? Yeah, we are inside the circle. We're gonna start making our way to the some of the bigger enemies on this side, which, like I mentioned before, is kind of why I came to this camp in the first place. I think, yeah, I realized that there was the merchant there, and you can buy, the Winding Grace for 10k, but I was short enough, and I think I killed everyone, so I didn't have enough. Oh, that is a big pull, For the frost resistance, that's gonna be so key for this fight. Okay, we keep climbing up. Let's see who's the boss gonna be. I don't see. Ooh, okay. We had the firebots to start with, big damage. I'm still, like I said, I still don't have the follow-up attack, so I'm just gonna have to wing it. I do have a fire grease. I don't know why I'm not using that. Perfect. Yeah. L3 avatars, man. I mean, I have enough practice against these guys from like the 20,000 times we fight them in Elden Ring, all the different variations that they have. I don't think they're that difficult, but some of the attacks could still catch you off guard. Once again, it's just the problem with the delays. You're not really gonna know when it's actually going down. I'm trying to go for the crit in here. Did I miss the crit? I missed the crit. No, great. Okay. Also, when he starts spamming this shit, it gets so annoying. My passive had to go out there again. But we're getting there. He's almost done. Not too bad for like doing a level 5. I mean, if he was like, damn, I forgot I died in there. But yeah, I was saying if we were like a raider or something else, we could use our skill to survive most of these hits. But unfortunately, we go down. It should spawn us right here though. Yeah, there you go. Not too far. Always get your runes first. For some reason, this guy got them. Oh, thank you, L3 Avatar, for killing the guy with my runes. But I'm so close to dying again. Damn. I don't know. I actually survived that. Okay, not bad. Nice dodge. Dodge. Okay. Almost there. He starts doing the spamming attack again. I don't know how I didn't go down there again. That was extremely close. I should be due for a crit like soon. There you go. I was like, this is like my 6. Can you get a crit? Oh my god. Right. So close. Okay, 2 more hits. Wow. Yeah, that was not great. That took forever. Okay, let's see what we got. Ooh. Improved item discovery. We're definitely gonna be taking that. I mean, the weapon is level 7. Nice. We can actually wield this thing. And let me see the other guy. Oh, it's just a hippo. I mean, hippos are super easy. If you see them around, just do them. Couple like heavy attacks and they already go down. So, and I'm about to have my ult as well here. So, yeah, you always kind of want to be on the back legs of this guy. He doesn't grab you. Well, yeah, we're making quick work of this guy. We had improved crit attacks too and the sword. So yeah, big damage. Yeah, he's so slow and the movements are so telegraphed, you can actually just avoid him easily. Let's see what we got right here. Ooh, another purple, perfect. Ooh, I take the shield. I love the turtle shield, man. I'm not such a guard and counter kind of guy, but if you're going against like knights, it's extremely useful. So I think that's the reason why I took it. And I forgot to check where we're going, but Okay, yeah, I'm heading to the church. I know there's another enemy right next to the church as well. Lightning grease. I don't know why I took that. Never gonna use it, I think. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see what kind of enemy we have. I think I'll go for the enemy first. Is it? Oh, it's this guy. I mean, once again, I wish I had fire. But nope. I mean, there you go. Putting the turtle shield to work. Nice. I mean, I'm just gonna play to counter, honestly. Nice. And this one is not too bad, honestly. Usually these guys start jumping around like crazy, and it takes you an extra 5 minutes just because they don't stay in one place. There you go. Hit. We're actually doing quick work with this guy. There you go. Come on, 2 more hits. Perfect. And the days are really closing. Not too bad. Level 8. Perfect. More resistance to all the stuff. Really great stuff. We're gonna go to get another flask. I'm looking at the map if I could do something. I see we have a madness camp. I love madness camps, you know. There's not much going on besides just the giant troll. And the giant troll goes down after like 3-4 heavy attacks, so it's easy runes. It doesn't take more than a minute to beat this guy. Avoid the other ones though, because they can get really annoying. I get the winning grace, good stuff. I feel like I should use my ult just to accelerate this, but there you go. Perfect. Yeah, man, that thing with the fire is so strong. If you put another relic that, you know, improve fire attack, improve like all these little things, man, the damage just piles up and it's insane. Okay, don't have enough to level up. We keep going. I mean, I don't think I have time to do anything else. I just see the fort on the way. I probably will do it if it's this more fort. You know, the one with the Iron Virgin. And the actual lightning grease is gonna be useful if that's what it is. Let's see. The towers are already getting on fire, so I'm not gonna check that. I mean, I don't really need it, you know. But I can see something I really like taking some hits, so it's definitely the Iron Virgin. I can see escaping the fort. So yeah, if you didn't know, they're extremely weak to lightning. So yeah, I just pop that up, and they should go down super fast. Yeah, 3 hits. Great stuff. Perfect. Let's see what we get. Ooh, successful attack and get damage. That's great. Yeah. We have enough to level up. Level 9 for the first night. Not too bad, you know. Usually when you have the Crucible Knights in the castle, you can get around like 10, 11. So that means that we're doing a pretty solid run so far. And that's a great fight right there. I mean, if you're playing any character with a shield, even if it's honestly a great pickup no matter what. Like, the turtle shield is such a great item. I wish I used the skill a little more often. I forgot to use it sometimes. But, you know. We got the spider, so we're gonna be fighting Freya, the big ass spider. Dude, I hate these guys. Oh my god. But they're not too bad to deal with, you know. You gotta be a little careful, but if you have the alpha core, then there goes one of your lives, you know, so yeah. Just getting the spiders right here. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, I should be able to do this kind of fast though. Like, yeah. The old plus crit. If you're playing solo as Wylder, it will take you will kill like half life of almost every major boss like instantly. Like it's great. And if you have like the passive, like the relic, that the more enemies that you kill, the faster your ult goes. If you kill 8, 9, 10 enemies, your ult is already up. Like it's just that easy. So yeah, this fight is super easy. The only problem is, you know, you get slowed down by the webs. You get a grab sometimes, but if you focus a little bit up in the head, it's game over. Here, try to clean up a little bit. Spiders getting out of the way. I think I'm just trying to beat them all right here. There you go. Yeah. Man, I wish I had this skill that give me the fire. I can just move faster. I got the fire as well. Yeah, sorry guys, not the most exciting gameplay right now, but I'll get better, I promise. We almost got the ult up, we already want to kill this thing. There you go. That is so... okay, nah. So glad that worked at least. Wow, I even missed a crit. Well, I think 3 more hits, that should do it. One, 2, 3. And there you go. I think I'm gonna probably start editing my fights next videos, because that was not the most exciting thing to see. I mean, you know. Okay, let's see what we're doing now. I think we're going back to the castle since we probably have a couple more nights. If not, oh yeah, we're gonna try to go to the to the church. Yeah, there's people that still don't know how to use the hogs for transportation. They're great when you're really trying to go from one side of the map to another. Just pay attention to the routes, because you don't want to go... wow, that talisman is pretty useless. But in the future, you know, I think I definitely saw way too many runs of like people that were like, oh, beating Elden Ring and the DLC just using pods, because you know, you have the DLC, you have the hefty pods that do a lot of damage as well. They require a lot of setup and talismans and whatnot, but I mean, it will be fun. I just don't think it will be that viable in Nightreign, because you only got what, like two pods per slot, you know. So you get like what, like 5D, 4, 6 if you open a pouch. So yeah, not great. Okay, going for a little one here. I'm about to die. Don't really know why I stopped for this. For these runes right here, but I mean, it will probably take me to level 11 after I beat Wormface. Huge damage. I think I missed the crit. Nah, that's fine. He's going down easily still. Well, at least this one was only like one grab. Wormface has stupid. That tries to grab you 4 times. That is so annoying. Okay. Improve still stuff power. Yeah. I'm not really using my skill that much. I mean, I know I could, but I just see my gameplay is more like I don't really use my shield that much either. Just that's kind of the way I play base Elden Ring. It was mostly dodging, like, or I tried to do a couple rounds, you know, sword and shield kind of thing, wait for the counters, but I don't know, it feels slow and it didn't feel as fun as like learning all the moves from the bosses. Okay. Once again, I wish I had a fire right here because this will take us way less time than what we're doing right now. But I'm about to get my ult, so no biggie. I love that the little flowers count as part of the boss. I don't know, I think that's cute. Use the last flower, let's go. What we got? Probably take the stamina. Always, yep. Ooh, let's see that boss that we have right here. Honestly, we're doing great in terms of damage, in terms of levels. What is this? It's always like a gargoyle or something like that, something strong. Ooh. Okay, I got my ult. I gotta figure out if she's weak to like holy or what is it. I mean, I know she's not necessarily weak to magic, but just gotta be careful right here with the 2-3 combo. Honestly, I don't hate her as much when I'm playing solo against her. Some of her moves are really telegraph. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna hit by them, but I will put her out there like with other like trees. I don't know. They're pretty chill. As long as you stay a little bit on the backside, you should not have an issue with them. Especially when they do the whole bow thing. You kind of always have enough time to like run to their back where they cannot hit you. Yeah, 3 more hits and I think we're done. No, just 1 more. There you go. Good stuff. We're inside the circle, we don't really have to worry about him. And I agree this. Improve item discovery is pretty big, man. Yeah, I would take off that. Well, yep. We're going to see for the fire one. In hindsight, now that I'm watching the gameplay, I will have probably rushed the church at the bottom, get the extra flask, and then go up since it's farther away. I think when I'm playing, I think I'm like, yeah, I'm fast enough. Plus, you know, you could kill these guys real quick. Sometimes they can really be a pain in the ass. Ooh, those are forming. That is not what I wanted. I mean, I know you can avoid them for a certain while, because I don't know if you guys know, but they just keep following you until it actually traps you, or until like the only way to stop it is when if the place where the bubbles are supposed to take you, they are outside the circle. But as you can see right here, they're trapping me, and as soon as you touch it, as you run away for a second, it's game over. Just getting like teleported. But all the events, this is probably easy still. Ogre is like an extremely weak boss, and as a 3rd-day boss and as an invasion thingy, so no, not to worry about it. If you have a lightning, you could probably be done with this fight in like 10 seconds. But you know. But the only good thing about for me right here is that they give you a lot of runes, because as you see, I'm not really using any of my skills. Therefore, I'm barely using any FP. So the actual passive that is gonna be given to me by defeating this is not useful. But I think it's 60 kill runes that you get. Just a little time consuming. I gotta search if, you know, when you're inside the bubble, does the circle keep closing? Like, I I think it kind of stops. Like, yeah, and I got a Steam reward because I haven't beaten it yet on my new account. Oh, but the Silver Knights are pretty chill. Nice. The turtle shit did what it could, but we're good. That was like almost 60 something K, bro, so that's so solid. And almost 10K for every one of these knights. Should be level 14 almost after we kill a couple of one of these. These ones are pretty annoying if you let them do the little circle attack, because there's almost no way to break their poise. Oh, I should have gone for the knight on the left too. I don't know if I killed him before earlier. Oh no, there is, because he's the one that drops off stuff. He's the one with the red eyes. You guys know what I'm talking about. But thankfully, this knight on the back is just letting me do my thing against the little lion. Pretty chill. Pretty thoughtful for him to let us fight this one by one. Got the crit. Nice. Yeah, definitely take the runes, man. I think that's the second one we got already. So that's so solid. Yeah, there you go. I remember I actually have a turtle shield that I can do the counters way easily. Nice, nice, nice. Yep. Now I'll go for this one before I forget it. Yeah, if I'm playing solo, I'd definitely take the Silver Knights over the Crucible Knights. If I'm playing Raider, yeah, I'll take the Crucible Knights any day. He can just take the damage. You don't really have to wait for them to do their attacks too much. Jesus. It took forever. Okay. Boost HP, that's pretty solid. I could go back out, level up real quick, fill out my flask, but I feel pretty confident that I can pull this off without dying. So let's see what we got. Oop, nah, you know. If you know, you know. What can I say? Got the jellyfish mine right here. Yeah, I'm just gonna go straight to the church. Like, there's no point of doing that. I mean, I do have the shield. It could possibly be done. But no, dude, he's still way too strong. I don't know if they need to reduce his poise or something, because even now, one solo, like if you're a raid or something, like he's gonna melt to your health every single time. So, did I get it? Okay, nice. Alright, 173, well, level 14 for sure. Almost 15 even. Yeah, like about 33k from level 15, and I think I still have another like 2-3 minutes of the night. So what am I going for exactly? I think I'm gonna go for the Silver Knights on top, maybe. Oh, I really thought I had more time. I think I'm just gonna go straight for the Silver Knights right here on top. Yeah, since the castle cell pretty close to the tree, should be pretty doable. What am I getting? Looking for some passives, nothing good. Alright. This will be a good moment to pull my ult. Bunch of enemies. Maybe not. I think I got that. Nice. Man, I don't know if you guys have seen that video of when I see it again, I'll probably put his name right here in the corner of the video or in the description. There was this guy that he was running, that he did every single like encounter, like boss on the map, like from the ruins to the jails to the like every single boss that you could probably find that has a health bar on the map, and he did it solo as Wylder. Like, to me, that was an insanity. I don't know how he did it. I think he was playing a specific like C, like waiting for him to obtain that because he kind of knew the route already. It wasn't like he was like thinking about it on the go. Like he already knew where there was gonna be some certain bosses. But it doesn't. It definitely makes it still impressive. Like, well, like even on my best runs, like this is a pretty decent one level 15. We still got like 20 bosses that we didn't kill that we could get like extra. Like, I don't know how, but yeah, I mean, if you, I'll probably maybe put the link in the description just so you guys can see it. It's like, I really like these challenge videos. These videos where someone is doing something crazy and Nightreign. This is mostly the reason why I opened this channel, because I want to do those challenges myself, but I have to, get more relics, level up, do the remembrances. I might do like a full playthrough of the remembrances, like in a little playlist, or just like a 3.5 hour video long where I just do the like entire remembrance from to back, I don't know if you guys want to see that, but something that we could definitely be done. Okay. And I'm pretty sad. I mean, oh yeah, this was the luckiest drop of all time. Like, I don't think I ever seen this before. I never seen this before. 2 winning graces, taking damage boosts damage negation, which is a crazy passive. I could have taken that damage negation with landing charge attacks, but I already have such a great weapons that I could have switched that for my sword here, for my Ordovis. I don't know why I didn't do that. But my god, 2 winning graces plus I got a purple Grey Hammer, which is probably the best weapon against Caligo, if we were being honest. So yeah, that is an insane pull. I've never seen something like it. But it definitely saved the run because I didn't have anything fire. Like, I was fully prepared at this point of like, okay, just gonna try my best. Probably this run is not gonna make it on the internet. I don't have fire. Caligo is such a hard boss. I'm not doing the mountain, so I don't have any anti-dragon passive. I don't have any anti, frost that will help out with that. So yeah, this is the moment where I started to believe like a tiny bit, But damn, let's not die in here because we're still trying to make it here. Okay. I really like firing counter against these guys. Nice. But yeah, 3 winning graces on top of that extra 1 that I could probably buy. And yeah, as you can see, like that's some craziest damage that you can do right there with Wylder if you have your ult for this type of fight. Boom. 2 out of 3 bosses almost completely destroyed, like, and that was what, 5 seconds? There you go. Another Draconic Tree Sentinel. He could be a menace. I know his moves pretty well, but I still get caught in some of his stuff. Because some of the movements he does like super fast. Some moments he takes like 30 years to actually land the hit. Like this one right here. Oh, we got well, crit, you know what I mean. You cannot really crit the guys on the horses. It would be nice if we can throw him off the horse like the other ones, but that would be cool. I don't think he has like a solo, with other horse stuff, but nice. We're not doing too bad right here. I'm about to get my ult. Less than 10 hits, so we got this. I can cut off guarding here. I'm out of flash, so I do gotta be kind of careful. Oh, that is some bullshit. I'll definitely get away from that. Ooh, we're not. Damn. And I got my ult too, like. That makes me so mad when they're like 3 hits away and you die and there goes one of my lives. I would take definitely physical attack. But yeah, I mean, that's an insane luck right there from that drop. I mean, I could go to the castle and get an extra pouch. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. I'm not actually going to castle, but I'm going to go to the camp right here. Since I'm thinking, okay, I already have 3 winning races. I'll buy another one from the merchant before the fight, so that's 4 right there. And I don't have space for like any like improve damage, you know, like resistance, stuff like that. So I think it was a good call, honestly, by my part. And you shouldn't really fear the fire that much after day 2. If you die in the middle of it and stuff like that, you don't really die. In the sense of like you lose the game, yeah, you can just give back your runes and do that stuff. If you level 13, 14, close to like leveling up, definitely go find some enemies nearby, kill them, get an extra runes, because it could definitely make or break a rune. Just that extra farming, like 2 or 3 minutes outside in the rain. Got that, and I'll definitely get the boiled crab because I think it's the best item you could possibly get on your own. I think I'm gonna get the flask. Well, the flask that I kind of was looking for. It was the. I don't know why I'm doing this. I think by the time the dragon do his initial movements, like my yeah, the buff is gonna go away. But I have some extra rooms. Why not? But like I was saying. The crabs are the best option you can get if you have just like you can only buy one thing. But we get here to the main fight. As you know, Caligo starts phase 2. It starts with these launches with the ice cubicles himself. They're not too bad to avoid. Like they're really random in the party, but nice. Great. Oh, and we get the stance break right away with just my ult on this. So that's a great start right here. That's what, like 15% of his life already gone. Damn. Yeah. To be honest, one of my biggest challenges when I was fighting this for first couple times is the tail is pretty avoidable, but the mouth movements, if you get cut off a little bit along with the crystals, you just run for your flash, man. We're doing good damage. Ooh, that was extremely close right there. Yeah. The key to fighting the Caligo right here is just to be close to the feet. I would recommend a character like Wylder that you can just move around easily with the hooks. Because if you're playing I don't know, like Guardian, you constantly gonna be running through the entire battlefield just trying to catch up. You're gonna run for 5 minutes just to get one heavy attack, and that's not ideal for this boss because he has a lot of movements that he can hit you from afar. And when you see he's doing this purple thing, definitely get out, because as you know, he's gonna turn that body into some kind of ice armor, which is pretty dope actually. And before this boss came out, I was like, oh, I think for phase 3 or phase 4, like when for the sovereign part, he's gonna start doing some kind of like purple lightning or like red lightning, like the other ancient dragons, like maybe some cool ass movements. But no, like FromSoft definitely decided to change it out a little bit, the same they did with the Agor fight, which I think I did have a solo video. I might upload it, but to be honest, I was not the biggest fan of that fight because I didn't like that you have to use the weapon that they provide to you to do the damage. So that kind of makes like the entire run the game before it kind of useless. But oh, we had to use the wildest passive right here because we got cut off guard. Those breath attacks are the worst, man. Yeah, I almost got cut off right here. Take another crap. Who's my damage negation? Is there something that we can like dodge the actual miss, or as long as you touch it, you just like take damage? Because I don't think I successfully avoided it yet. But there you go. We break one of his ice armor, so now the body slams are not gonna be too present. I heard that you recommend going for the parts with the ice armor because they do extra damage to him, and that's kind of what the mimic of this fight is. But it's so hard to hear the head if you're not doing like Wylder or something like that. This was a battled. I think I accepted my fate right here because I knew I wasn't gonna make it out, and I was like, okay, let me just one of my wedding graces. I don't have any health. This is the moment where I decided to just like go extremely aggressive, just go for it. Because without flash, what am I gonna do? Like, just letting myself get killed at that point. So I wouldn't recommend trying to be this aggressive. I will kind of wait to see what moments he does to try to avoid them. I'm doing here, but I still believe. The tail is already with ice again. I thought I took it off. Alright. No big deal. Use a grappling hook to make myself behind the dragon again. That's kind of close. Ooh, there's some solid here right here. With debuff him, he's gonna take a little more damage now. There you go, a little more hits to the knees. Yeah, I think this destroys me too. Oof. I gotta lie to you guys, it's pretty close right now. If he decides to do one of those miss plus tail combos, like ooh, but no, we don't. That's a great break stance, great crit to finish up the fight. Honestly, I got extremely lucky. I wouldn't have been able to do this without the talisman and without that amazing drop. Look, I mean, I didn't even use the 2 winning graces that the drop did, but it just makes you play more confident knowing you have 2 more lives, But there you go. There you have it. Caligo without the Mountaintops, without any anti-frost passives, nothing crazy. So, yeah. It's doable. You just need a little practice, a little bit of luck, and just consistency. Learn his attacks, stay between his legs, and that sounded kind of bad, but anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.